So I just arrived at the Pinto Lake trailhead. So here's the parking area for Pinto Lake trailhead. This was actually redone at the end of last season. Looking forward to this trip. I've wanted to do it for a long time, but it's never been in the cards. It's low elevation. I won't be able to hit any of the high elevation stuff until probably July and into August because there's a bunch of snow still up there. So this is a good early season hike. We'll see you out there. So I'm just getting my hiking legs here underneath me. It's been a while. Out of breath already. Hasn't been that long. That'll all take care of itself here soon. But yeah, this is a very busy trail normally. There's actually only 4 cars in the parking lot when I got here. Should be a quiet night tonight, and I may not see anybody.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
So I just passed a couple. Yeah, we're just doing a day trip today. So we're coming to our first crossing, 2 kilometers in. Later in the season, this is all dry. The Alberta Wild Rose, the official flower of the province of Alberta. Alright, making our descent down into Sentinel Creek. A little crossing there, a nice bridge. Most people stop here and get water, take their pack off. I'm going to do the same. Steep decline to get to the creek, and an even steeper incline to get out of it, up to Turkey Point, which is on the opposite side of where I just came down from. Alright, I'm 7.2 kilometers in, and I've just hit the most important junction on these network of trails. Here's one area, great for group camping. And here's the second camp, another 100 meters along. And this is the one you need to pay attention to. This is the one that dictates where you need to go from here. So you can either go to the left to Lake of the Falls, Landslide Lake, Hidden Lake, or continue on straight to Pinto Lake, Waterfalls Creek, and then Waterfalls Creek is the junction that you can hang a left there and head up to Michelle Lakes. So also from this tent, from this area, I'll show you exactly where the trail to go to Lake of the Falls and Landslide Lake is. Let's continue west. And just do a little bit of a snap hook here to the left. Get across this little boggy area. Here's the trail. Now you're heading up to Landslide Lake and Lake of the Falls. And you know you're on the right trail because you pass by the washrooms for this area. So here you are. Here's the sign. So washrooms are just straight down here. Here's the trail. Follow this log and you're on your way. Won't get lost. I'll take you to show the washrooms here. These are the infamous green thrones. Away from prying eyes. And here you are. Not a bad spot to do one's business. Rather than going left to Lake of the Falls, continue on the trail straight, kind of keeping along the Cline. You'll see this P carved into the tree. That's for Pinto Lake, so you know you're on the right trail. If you don't see this P 100 feet after you leave the camp, you're not on the right trail. So now we're past the main junction, the most important junction on the Pinto Lake Trail it's called the Pinto Lake Trail, but obviously it goes up to the Lake of the Falls, Landslide Lake at this junction point. From here, now I'm headed off to Waterfalls Creek. So about 2 kilometers past the outfitters camp, the main junction, we finally hit the mouth of Entry Creek. What a great little spot. 11.3 kilometers in. I actually took a break at the 11 kilometer mark, thinking I wasn't going to get a chance to find a nice spot to sit down, but this is stellar. Had to take another break just to enjoy it. Great stop. 14.5 kilometers in, finally walking along the Cline River. It's welcome to finally get some views. I'm at 17.25 kilometers right now. This little mark right here, this little stick, this is actually a helipad. At the mouth of the Cline, they actually have a couple helicopter businesses. So they come out here, they land, and then take guided tours up into the mountains. Based on this trek, that's the smarter idea. There's one more helipad across the river here. We're actually going to get over there, across that bridge, and we're at our campsite for the night.
Early the next morning.
Well, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Slept pretty darn good. Time to get this day going, cook some breakfast. Sun is starting to come out over the mountains. Beautiful. This is a great spot. Waterfalls Creek. That's the name of this location. That's where I came from yesterday. On the other side of that mountain over there. Oh, it's 10 after 7. Just broke camp. And time to hit the dusty trail. So that's bear poop. It's got the bunch of juniper berries. Got a bunch of juniper berries in it and stuff. During late summer, these piles of scat from the bears actually is more like a runny, like pancake batter, all riddled with berry seeds. Look like pizza plates or pie plates on the ground, as big as your feet. Got a little bit more of a eclectic diet this time of year. Not all the berries are ready. Their scat looks a little different throughout the seasons. Hello. Hey, bear. Yeah, it seems kind of silly, just yelling out in the middle of the ether, you know. But you never want to startle a bear. This is a prime area. You know, I've said it before. Berries, bushes, eagles, bears. That's the standard rule. If you're gonna find them, that's where you're gonna find them. So every once in a while, every 100 meters or so, just shout out. Let them know that you're here, that you're there. Give them a chance to evacuate the area, because you never know. The fight or flight reflexes. You hope that you give them a chance to fight. Yeah, these are the seeds that you see in that bear scat. Just spotted a grouse. Old chicken of the forest. Well, just got back to the car. Another fantastic hike in the books. 34 kilometers over 2 days. 17 in, 17 out. The campsite at Waterfalls Creek was stellar. Highly recommend. The journey getting there, similar to Landslide Lake and Lake of the Falls, you're in trees the entire way, so the hike is very boring. So it doesn't make for an enjoyable hike unless you're with a group of people. Thanks for coming along with me, and I'll see you at the next one.